Hello everyone, it's Talking Point Show. I'm still your host, Raphael. I'm on the street today in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja in Nigeria. And I want to ask people how they've been surviving in the lockdown and with the extension of the lockdown for another 14 days. How have they been surviving and what is their plan and how to keep surviving and how have they been seeing the government incentive, how have they been coping and what is their hope. So please follow me. Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon.
Please, I want to ask, how have you been surviving with this lockdown and the extension of the lockdown also? How have you been surviving?
Well, the first 2 weeks of the lockdown, when we got the news that there will be a lockdown, so what we did as a family was try to get one or two things from what we have saved to stock the house and bought some necessary things that we know we actually need to take care of ourselves as a family. And luckily for us, in between the weeks we had the markets being opened, so when we ran out of some things we quickly went back to the market to restock, and that's how we were able to survive the first 2 weeks of the lockdown.
So for the extension, and what's your hope? How do you still tend to still keep up?
Well, we've just been hearing that the government wanted to do something, the government wants to do something, but we've not seen anything. What we have been living on is what we have, the little we have saved. That's what we have been living on.
Okay. So concerning the government palliative care, you've not received anything to your side, or can you say maybe in your environment in this area if anyone has gotten anything from the government?
Well, I've not heard of any.
And you've not seen?
And I've not seen anything. It was just a rumor initially that okay, the government was going to give 20,000, whatever. Some people, I heard a group of people even wrote down their names, and I've not seen anything coming forth.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Good afternoon, madam.
Good afternoon, sir.
I want to ask you, how have you been surviving with this government lockdown and the extension again? How have you been coping?
It's not easy, my brother. It's very, very sad. As I'm talking to you right now, my husband will live on daily business. So now my husband cannot go to work, even me cannot do my normal business. And the kind of place that we are living right now, the kind of place we are living, it's not even a going area. We are living in Nyanya. The back of your house is gota. They say lockdown. The front of your house, peace is passing through your domot, and they say lockdown. Even when you are inside your room, you are still perceiving some kind of door you don't even understand. We are inside. You cannot even enjoy the breeze, no light. Even though there is light, you can't even enjoy your house. So I did enjoy it at all. We have been suffering since morning till now. We haven't eaten. Just to provide for the children evening food. So I don't know. It's not working at all. We don't like it.
So what do you see about the government palliative care? They said government is going to give
they are not
money.
Doing anything. We are just hearing them. Nobody is doing anything. We are just hearing they will do this, they will do that. We are hearing on television and nobody is doing anything.
So now what's your hope for the next 14 days lockdown now?
I don't know, but for now, if not for God, we are just hoping on God to do something.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Good afternoon.
Please, I want to ask you concerning this lockdown. How have you been surviving? How have you been coping?
My brother, it's not easy. It's not easy. When we are trying to make ourselves as government ask us to do, but it's not easy for us to take care of our family. We are trying our best to be so.
So from those promises from the government to give money or food, all those things, have you received any or have you seen?
We don't see anything like that. Like me, I don't receive anything. I don't receive gift, nothing like that. I am being inside, as they say, lockdown, will be inside with my family.
So have you not been eating?
That is the way we are moving now. It's not easy for me. It's not easy for me with my family here.
Okay, thank you, madam. Please, I want to ask concerning this lockdown and the 14 days extension again. How have you been surviving? How have you been coping with family?
It hasn't been easy. It's sincere. Like me, a fashion designer, do you know that many people that want to collect their clothes, immediately they heard about the lockdown issue. Many of them have been calling them, please, your cloth is ready. They said, bone that, anything, cloth now, where am I going with it? Church is shut down, market is shut down, work where they needed to wear the cloth, there's no work. Some of the events, like wedding, naming ceremony, some burial, everything is being cancelled and some are being postponed. So the thing has been affecting us negatively. So I'm just here to while away my time because being at home cannot solve the issue. I just come out. If God will tell somebody to bring either amendment, because the new clothes with me, none of them want to come and collect. They're just struggling to feed. So clothes become a secondary.
Is it because the market is open today? That's why you also open your shops?
And even as I open, see me, I just saw this nose mask. You understand? So that if they can't be able to collect the occasional wears, let them buy a nose mask to prevent the coronavirus. So that if that one can sell, you understand, for me to get a little thing to feed the family. That's what I'm doing, just for today.
So with the extension of the 14 days now, what do you think you will do now to survive with the family?
I don't know. I just trust God because we have been praying. Let the 2 weeks elapse that we can come out, people will come and collect their clothes, business will continue as it's supposed to be. But lo and behold, another 2 weeks. So many of us are just trusting God because the government have promised us, like we in Nyanya, they have written our names, telling us they are going to share 1 or 2 things in order to help us to survive in this lockdown. But till now, one person told me yesterday that our names are being burnt together in the office of Accountant General. How can such thing be? So we are still looking up to God and the government to come to our rescue.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Please, I want to ask you concerning the lockdown and the extension again. How have you been surviving?
We've been surviving it by God's grace now. You know, it is better for you to be at home and be alive than go to the street and catch sickness. Many people are lying in the hospital now. Even when they have food, they can't even eat it. So it's better for you to sit down at home and manage yourself the way you see it than going to the street. At the end, you carry sickness that you cannot be able to kill. Okay. So we thank God for the.
So for the extension of the lockdown now, so how do you still hope to still make things comfortable for you and your family?
No, you know, if it is war, won't we live? We will survive it. So the way this one come, let's assume it is war. The way we will survive it is the way we will survive this one. I wonder when people keep shouting, why did they say they should say hunger will kill them, hunger will kill them? If war come into this country today, everybody must run. You will leave that your business and you must survive it. So anyhow it come, no matter how bad it is, we will learn to manage what we have. The only thing is that if you are eating 3 times before, cut it down to 2 times to survive. Because normally if you are not struggling, I don't think you will be too hungry. If you accept to sit down to avoid contacting any disease for you, because what they are talking about now is for your sake and the sake of your family, especially we in Nyanya that is living in face me I face you rooms. If one person catch it in this compound, it becomes problem to the whole compound. So the best thing for ourselves is to sit at home, manage what you have. We thank God. They say on Wednesday buy things. Don't go deep inside the market. That's my own advice, because when you just know what you need, go straight there, pick it, go back home. Sit and manage yourself. If you are eating with the 10 kilos of meat before, you cut it to 2. We must survive. No matter what, how it started, it must get end. The 2 weeks will soon finish by the grace of God. And my prayer is that God will help us, that as many that sit at home that obey the law, that God will help us, because everything is in God's hand. God will help us. I know we will survive it. If we have survived the past 2 weeks, we will survive these 2 too.
Okay. So how
Government
about
are doing it for our own help.
how about the government and palliative care? Have you received anything?
If that one, I'm not expecting that one, because in Nigeria, I've never seen something like that before. I've worked for 34 years. I never moved anywhere on the road along the street. They say, they are sharing something to people and we see it. Maybe they are sharing it to people in town. But we, in Nyanya here, we've not seen and have not heard that they are sharing anything. Unless if my neighbors have heard. Neighbor, have you? We've not heard anything and we've not seen. So they should please remember that people at this side. I saw yesterday when people are fighting for food that are put roundabout on telly. They should come to Nyanya. We have a lot of people that need it. Please, they should remember this area, not only town.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you've heard from what people have to say about the lockdown. Please take the advice, and I urge the government to also try to stretch their hand more, so that at least it can go around to some extent. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Check the subscription button, click on it, and again tap the notification button. Also, your likes are very important to me, and your comment, it encourages me also. Thank you. See you next.